So the car is coming along very nicely. I was able to start it up just the other day. All I do is connect some grounds and everything, and we just kind of ran it real quick, and it's running pretty good. There's no leaks or anything. Everything seems to be running solid. It's a little rich on the AFR gauge, but I'll worry about that a little later on. I have different injectors I can use. I have 2 different ECUs I can try and plug and play with, or just get another tune, but that won't be like till later on down the road. I'd rather be running rich than lean anyways. What else do we got here? Yeah, the door handles, they're kind of tight and they're sticking and whatnot, and I mean, I have brand new seals here on the outside and on the inside. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. It's really not that. I think that's just normal. It might just look funny in the video, but that being tighter is even better for me. That just means it's having a tighter seal, so in the rain and whatnot, I won't get inside the door as bad. I mean, you're gonna get water in these corners no matter what. Those are the hardest parts to keep the water out of. But overall, that's pretty good. Door was squeaking, yeah, I know, and literally all I did was spray some WD-40 on the hinges, and like it's good to go. But it's a one-man project, and I'm doing the best I can. Like I'm gonna fix all these little things in the end, but I'm just trying to do like the major issues at bay. These sill plates, I think I talked on before, but they cover the wiring so good. The main loom just comes right in. I mean, you can't even see it. It's all tucked under here. It's good. But there's not much I can do with that. I tied it all down as best I can. I have a small loom going down under there, going to like the dash and the light controls and whatever, the gauges. If my seat fits, that'll be great. I'm just gonna make a cover for all this wiring and kind of leave it where it is. I have my fuse panel right back there, my ECU. I'll try and straighten it out a little bit better than what it is, but a lot of this is kind of where it needs to live as of now, unless I do some rewiring again. But most of all this wiring was under the footwell and in the tire well. So I mean, now that that's all cleaned up, I have actual foot space, which is nice. I can live with it back there. That's fine. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. It just has to function. And so far, everything has worked out. Taillights are working, blinkers, hazards. I'll just do it right for you. I got it on. Keys on. That works. Here's my main light switch. So my dash works, see, on, off. That's fine. My blower works. Directional, what do you want to call them? Wipers. The wipers aren't hooked up, but I have 2 speeds, or 3 speeds rather. Directionals, yep. Front lights aren't in, so they're gonna blink fast. My hazards, that all works. Actually, I'll go to the back so you can see. But everything's working good. The third brake light works too, but I can't do that one-handed, so I won't show you that. But yeah, the only thing that's not hooked up yet is the horn. I got my horn wires here, so I need a main power for that. And my heated seats aren't working, so I think somewhere along the line, the main power to that wire, somewhere along got lost. It's easy to get to, it's just 2 bolts here. I can pull the cover back off and deal with it. So I need a main power to that, the heated seats, the horn, and I gotta put my interior lights back in those holes right there. So that should be should be able to run that off of 1 power, and that'll be fine. And that should complete all the wiring, and everything should be working after that. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do next too, yeah, I'll sort the wiring for the heated seats, the horn. I'll get the main power for that, the interior lights. Then I want to fit the seat. I have to tweak it a little bit because it sits fine, but it's a little sideways. So I'm going to see if I can just move it to the side just a hair and just kind of straighten it out a bit. And then I picked up some this carpet at the store. It was really dirt cheap, 6x8, and it's thin too. I'm just going to see if I can put that on the floor. just to have something, and then I'll do mats on top of that, but just so I can cover the whole floor. I didn't do it in the other car, but this car I kind of want to have somewhat of a carpet on the floor. The back you won't really see because of the seats, but I'll still put it back there anyways. So that's what we got here. That's the other sill I'm working on. I'll get back to that. Drill some holes and bolt it down somehow. Here's my other loom. So it goes these switches up here. That one. The gauge is up there, the FR gauge. And the 3 O2 sensors come through here. So those are just kind of running with that, and my heater core. Which isn't leaking. It was leaking before and I fixed it. I got different lines that actually fit. That was off camera. That's, you know, there's a lot of little stuff that happens that no one really sees that I don't film. There's a lot of mistakes I make. I make tons of mistakes, but I go back and fix them. It's nothing I really film because it's nothing really, it's just dumb little stuff, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, cranking it. As you can see, it is running a little rich on the FR gauge. I'd like to be higher, near like the 13, 14 range, but it's right around 9. So that's something I'm gonna have to mess with later on, or have someone help me out with that, because that's out of my territory. There is a flash tune on this ECU, but it needs to really just go to a dyno and have it done right. Other than that, I might try and get some rear side windows for here. I have my old ones, but they have weld splatter marks on it from when I was doing a cage a couple years back. So either I'll put those in or I'll get new ones. I gotta put the front windscreen in too. I have to make some end caps for the dash. I gotta clean this up a bit. Do the interior, the seats. And then I still need to wet sand and buff the entire car. Maybe not the back, but the whole front I have to still do. And I have to do that before I put the headlights on. And I still have to paint the grille, the front and rear bumper, and then I have to attach the fender flares. So there's still quite a bit of a list to do, but I'm hoping to get it done, at least for the new year. I kept saying Christmas, or I don't know. It keeps getting backed up, so it's gonna take a little bit. The license plate too. I gotta run clear cut on my license plate holder, and then I gotta bolt it back down in there in the partial shelf. What else do we got here? I'd like to paint the handles too and the doors. Redo them, hit them with the black. I'll just mask it off, just hit them with a can of paint. Nothing too serious. Oh, and the covers for the doors. And then whatever else odds and ends I can find to put in there. The seatbelt harnesses, I gotta attach those too. And then the brake and the clutch pedal. I have some other Fly BMX stuff that I might try and use. These are my old pedals, my Fly pedals, and I have the Fly cranks. I mean, it would be cool if I could somehow make like that my clutch and brake pedal. So I don't know, totally unnecessary, but I'll probably do it just because they're orange. They'll match the door handles. They'll match the gas cap too. It's the same color orange right there. I mean, they're worn. I used these a long time ago, but I'll use them again. And see, it's all the same color. But just to get that extra pop in there, that'll be cool. So that's pretty much an update where I'm at. It's November 23rd. But I just came back from vacation too, so I was gone for a week, and now tomorrow I'm going on another vacation. So I mean, who knows when this will get done? But I still got to bleed the brakes and the clutch too as well. So there could be some leaks in the lines there. So yeah, there's still quite a bit to do. But a lot of the hard stuff is done, so that's cool. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks for watching. Peace out.